Hey my lovelies, this is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to your daily reading for, I believe, June 27th? Let's go with that. First and foremost, I'm so sorry you guys have been left hanging. It has been a very long time since I have recorded anything and uploaded. Just to let you guys know, I have been going through some weird emotional things the past couple days, and it's left me just real low on the energy factor outside of having to go put in hours at the day job to pay the bills and then come home and have the energy to film and do all of that. I've just kind of curled up into a ball and kind of let everything kind of crush me. Good and bad mix of things. But I am back. I am returning. Hopefully it's not going to be scheduled as normal because I'm still a little out of it. And I am thinking of kind of changing the structure of the channel just so I have more balance with everything. You know, I'd love to like have this be the full-time job and do all of that, but fortunately there are bills in this world. Not a fan. But so I think I may be changing the structure a little bit, just so I don't have to film so often doing the dailies. I'm thinking of doing one weekly for the week, and then it gives me the rest of the week to film the sign predictions. I did start filming the end of month videos, and then I fell into this funk and am nowhere near finishing them. So just because of the timing, I'm kind of going to scrap them, and I'm going to start filming the July videos. So hopefully those will be out probably the first week of July. Actually, no, that should be fine. I should be able to get some of them up soon, and then the rest probably the first week of July. Yes. So I may be switching the format to a weekly reading. I would be super interested in hearing your guys' thoughts, what you like about the dailies, what you'd like to see continue in the weeklies. You know, maybe what you'd like to add or see done differently. I'm kind of open to the suggestions as I kind of figure out where we're going to be going. Big shout... Oh, I should have written your name down. Someone did... I asked in a previous video like how to do those little posts so I could have kept you informed without having to film a video. So thank you for whoever responded to that, because I saw it, I got it. Unfortunately, I don't have... I think you need 1,000 followers before you can use that community tab and access that function. So tell your friends to subscribe. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know I didn't abandon you guys. I'm so sorry that you had to wait, and I'm sorry I didn't do something short just to put it up so you guys knew what was going on. I have just been going through some things, and it's been interesting, and it's not over yet, but I'm feeling much better. You know, my perception of has changed, and I've learned a few things about myself in this process. So, you know, it's all one big adventure. So we're getting there. But before I ramble on forever, let's get into our reading, right? So, aspects say, lots of lunar aspects. You know me, little moon baby, I always like to talk about all our lunar aspects. We got a ton. So we have 2 squares. Moon is in a square to Mars, and the moon is also in a square to, I don't know why I was going to say Pluto, to Mercury. It's all that transformation I've been going through. Good Lord. So these 2 aspects, Moon square Mars and square Mercury, definitely is going to make it hard to articulate feelings, communicate what is going on inside of you. It could even be, you know, frustrating. You might have a lot of anger that you're having a hard time to express. All of that could be going on. And again, those things, those triggers, whatever is getting you to that boiling point because of Mars, you know, Mars isn't trying to get you into a fight. It's trying to bring your awareness to something. This is showing you a trigger that you need to learn how to deal with, or it's showing you, you know, this internal frustration that you haven't dealt with, you haven't brought up, you haven't talked about, that again just needs to be dealt with. Especially with this Mercury aspect. Mercury is going retrograde in July, so the more we can kind of settle and get out now, the better for us come the retrograde period. Those are really the only hard aspects we have. The moon is also in a conjunction to Uranus. This is great. This brings a lot of change, sudden change for sure. You could have some type of new epiphany, a new perspective through some type of emotional outburst. Lots of things going on. What I'm most excited for, and definitely what I've been feeling today, because I kind of woke up today and it was just like something snapped and something switched. Sun is in a sextile to Uranus. This can definitely bring sudden and unexpected changes. With this aspect to the Sun, these are really positive. These are going to be really, what do I want to say, like really shifting for you and really uplifting. I would say this definitely does kind of bring this boost to your self-awareness. It can create this need to be creative and definitely expressive. And you could honestly be getting this increased self-awareness or self-view just from some type of insight you get. It could even come through like feedback or conversations you have with friends. Could be an acquaintance, but I honestly I think this would be a friend that you're having this conversation with. But yeah, this aspect is just going to bring a nice shift and kind of quick, sudden, and out of nowhere. It's just going to be some unexpected, like, oh my god, why did I not think like that before? Why did I not see that before? Or how did I not notice? Like, it's just going to come out of nowhere and just brighten and lift everything up. Really positive. And then, we have that conjunction with Uranus, and then the moon conjunct Uranus, Sun sextile Uranus, so the Sun is also sextile to the Moon. Great. This, at least for your emotional space, things can kind of be flowing pretty easily. You can kind of feel in the groove, unless especially if your Mars or your Mercury have strong placements that are getting triggered by those squares. For the most part, I think a lot of you are going to have kind of nice easy flow to the day, which is beautiful energy. I think that's all I have to say about those. So let's pull some cards, shall we? It's been a while. Okay. Right, here we go. So this is a brand new deck. This is I believe it's called the Hero's Journey Oracle. Pretty sure. So since I didn't do I'm not going to do the end of month videos, I thought I would use this. We'll do like a little 3-card, see what's going on with our journey. Spirit, what advice do you have for all of us and the collective as we move forward through Cancer season into the month of July? Oh, I didn't even talk about our rune. Thank you, Spirit, for that reminder. Okay, let me put these down. Put those over there. So, you can clearly see our rune. We got Wunjo! Huge, exciting rune for me. So I'm going to slide my foot in up here. I don't know why I'm more comfortable with one foot up. Anyway, Wunjo, rune of personal happiness. Finding your own dreams, doing what makes you happy. Not people-pleasing, not doing what is expected of you. And really focusing on what feeds you. Like I was sharing with my story, I have definitely putting a lot of energy and a lot of time and effort into things that don't necessarily feed me. And it's hard because then it drains my energy and I'm not here to spend time with you lovely people. I miss you guys. And I did miss filming. I just could not get myself to do it. And I didn't feel connected. I didn't feel in the flow. I just felt depressed and sad and mopey and tired and just, not a good feeling. Wunjo literally speaks to the exact opposite of that. Doing what fuels you, doing what makes you feel alive, makes you feel happy, what gets you motivated. So, definitely big thing to pay attention to. Where are you people pleasing? Where are you doing something that you are not invested in and not attached to? Those are the places where we need to bring some awareness and start to change if they aren't in alignment. Alright? Okay, let's see about this journey. Stop it. Alright. So, card 1, what we're coming from. What would your higher self do? None of this bullshit we're dealing with now, I can tell you that much. You are divinity in blue jeans. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'll put that right there. So, honestly, so, I am so sorry. I almost wonder if a lot of you have been dealing with the same types of shifts and energy changes that I've been going through, and I can be real honest, I have not been handling it very well. So If any of you are on my same struggle bus boat, I feel you, I love you, and I'm sending you all the light and healing I possibly can, because it is rough. But what would your higher self do? Your higher self wouldn't do something that wasn't in your best interest, that wasn't working out for your higher good, that was potentially hurting or harming you. That is not something your higher self would do. So this may be a good question to ask yourself as we continue to recalibrate and move forward. One with the sun. So the sun just moved into Cancer. It is Cancer season. I think I said this in my last video, but once again, happy birthday to all the Cancers out there. It's your time, and to all of you, really. You all get a little dose of what Cancers feel during Cancer season. Same how we get a little dose of what it feels like to be all the signs during their season. One with the sun. Be the light. Be this positive, shining, radiant force. And it's not about being positive in the sense where you're like, oh my god, everything's gonna work out and everything is wonderful and everyone's happy. You know, that's not what it really is. When we talk about being the light, it's about being that shining beacon, being that example, being this source of energy and nourishment and vitality. Think of this, what the sun is for our planet. Without the sun, there would be no life here. So this is the same thing. You literally need to embody life and live your best life and share that expression fully with the world. This is where we are now. Oh, look at this future outcome. Is it yeah. Eyes on the prize. Follow the guiding star. Sometimes these cards just enjoy slapping me in the face. But legit, eyes on the prize. And I've talked about this before in videos, and it's something I've had a hard time learning, you know, in my journey on manifestation, you know, but it's really about you need to keep your eye on the finish line. The in-between isn't up to you. The in-between you can surrender. Because if we hold on to a pathway so tightly, you know, that may be a harder pathway. Like, we want to try go down path A when really path C is the path of least resistance. That's where the universe is trying to push us. Where, you know, we're just like, no, I need to go path A, I need to go path A, I need to go path A. Universe is like, literally, you have to climb over the mountain on path A. Path C, you can walk right through the tunnel, you'll be there in 5 minutes. Versus the month it's going to take for you to climb over this mountain. Could you just listen to me and go down path C? Just right there. I know you want path A, let path A go. Like, this is about keeping your eye on what it is you're trying to manifest. How it comes to you, don't worry about. I think some of us, especially when we start doing dream boards and making lists, before I touch that, because I used to do it too, like, I want to, you know, you'd always get the advice, like, put how much you want to make in a year, doing what kind of job, da-da-da-da-da. When you iron out every little detail to what you have for breakfast, and, you know, all that kind of stuff, that's where it gets harder and harder to bring those things to you, because you've taken that tunnel of abundance and shrunken it to about this big, and this is all you're accepting. When really, you know, and I'm not saying you can't have specifics, but it's, you know, like, I want to be able to support myself, doing a job in a, you know, spiritual field that allows me to work with others and guide them on their journey. You know, that leaves it very open. So there's room for growth and opportunity versus, you know, I need to be working, you know, these hours at this building for this company only on these days, and I have to wear pink every day. Like, you know, like, once you, like, tighten, and I'm just being ridiculous with these examples, but, like, the tighter you make that, the harder it is to bring that abundance to you. All right? And then before I touch the cards, when I was shuffling before turning on, or when I was taking the cards out before turning on the camera, the Ace of Swords fell out. This is truth and clarity. It stood out to me when it slipped out of the box and landed up. So I was like, nope, we need to talk about this. So, ooh, look at that. I cut it to shuffle, and then there's the Ace of Pentacles looking at me. Telling you. There is a new dawn for all of us. So those of you who have been struggling, nothing lasts forever. The struggle bus will come to a stop. All right? Thank God. That's all I can say. All right? Took a while for it to fall out, but 9 of Pentacles. Knowing your worth, knowing your value. I think this is really about realizing, yes, there may be shortcomings, yes, there may be pains, yes, there may be things that we need to deal with that we really don't want to deal with. But we are strong and capable, and we have built ourselves up to this very point. Who's to say we don't have the strength to keep going? No one. You know why? Because we do. This is a card of knowing your worth and knowing your power. That is something that cannot be stolen. It can't even be shaken. No one can touch you. Good little assortment there. Yes. Oh my God. I just want to cry. I just want to cry. Oh my God. 3 of Wands. Wish fulfillment. What you seek is seeking you. 2 of Pentacles. Needing to be flexible. We literally have been talking about this. Being open. Being like fluid. Literally being like fluid. Being like water. I always use the example when I get the 2 of Pentacles in a reading. You know, if you had a water bottle that was half full of water and you tilted the bottle to the left, the water just slides to the left. You know, and you tilt to the right and it slides to the right. It doesn't complain about it. It doesn't be like, well, I don't want to be on the right. I'm going to stay on the left. I don't want to go over there. Like, it just goes with the flow, literally. That's where that expression comes from. To me, that's totally what the 2 of Pentacles is all about. Yes, there's a choice that needs to be made, but part of making that choice is just kind of being in the flow. You have to be open to some other opportunities. And I almost want to say that there may be an opportunity coming to you that is scary. It may even feel like it's in a completely different direction from where you want it to go. You may even think that this option is a detour. When you think about it like with the mind, like analytically, the brain is telling you, no, this isn't it. This isn't what you asked for. Why are you heading in this direction? But I think if you kind of sit and meditate on it and process it, you know, you may see that, well, I asked, you know, I want a position that, you know, affords me more money, lets me work from home, comes with benefits. And then you have this opportunity. It may not be in the field you expected. It may not be doing what the total vision was, but it gives you the opportunity to do those things that you want to do. Does that mean you're going to be stuck in this job forever? Probably not. Like, you can still shift and grow out of it. But for the time being, this position could afford you what you've been asking for. And then you get the Death card, literally my favorite card in the deck, Transformation. You're evolving, little one. You are evolving. Even bottom of the deck right now, Wheel of Fortune. You know, I don't even want to pull more cards. I feel like that's all I want. But we are going to look at the bottom of the deck. So, Wheel of Fortune, things are changing. Look. He's back. Ace of Swords, truth, clarity, communication. Releasing the burdens here with the 10 of Wands. Releasing the struggles. Page of Cups, new offer. Could even be a new lover for those frustrated with singledom. King of Wands. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know why this stands out so much. Okay. I'm going to stop this as like one train of thought. Well, actually no, it's kind of related. For some reason, I have this... I'm trying to figure out how to show it to you. We'll just hold them this way. So I have this King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and then the 3 of Swords in between them. So I almost wonder if some of you could have been... This could have been a love triangle. It could have been you and these 2 kings. You could be one of these. And then you had a past lover, or possibly even a current lover, who is the other one. You know, fire sign and an earth sign could be going on. Some relationship that brought pain, that brought frustration, that definitely brought some heartache, that we're having some trouble letting go here with the 4 of Pentacles. Oh, I'm so happy. All right, I'm going to do a few more cards and then we're going to call it. But underneath both of those, we have the Emperor and the Page of Swords. Honestly, this Emperor is this Page of Cups. This Emperor is this person coming in. Could be an Aries, but this person is going to get you to think differently and shake you up. They're going to open you up to a new perspective. Maybe you're too critical in yourself. Maybe you're too limiting to your beliefs and you think you can't do something. This Emperor is going to shake you up. Tower card, major upheaval, sudden as well. But look at that. Underneath that, Six of Wands and the Strength card. Victory, success, and finding your inner strength. Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't even see this. Bottom of the deck from the Hero's Journey. Find your superpower, or discover your superpower. Oh, I can't. I so needed that. Oh my god. Underneath that, look at that. Me time. Yeah, and then even underneath that, Castle of Dreams. So, okay, I'm just cool. Okay. God, you should have seen what was underneath that one. Okay, no, I'm gonna stop. I'm stopping. Wrapping this all up, for any of you who have been going through some type of darkness, some type of struggle, something that feels very hard, something that's overwhelming, and it could be multiple things. Speaking from my own story, it's like 12 million things all happened in the same couple of days, and I didn't want to take it, I didn't want to face it, and instead of finding the strength, I let it crush me, and I just literally curled up into a ball and just hid in the dark. Not the right answer, but it did show me something. So at that I am thankful for, and it got me to do some things that definitely needed to be done. Feeling a lot better now. If you guys are going through the same type of situation, or maybe you guys are starting to move out of it, which I hope is the case, good for you. Know that better is coming. Know that this won't last forever. Know that this is just a snippet in a lifetime. This is just a snippet of time. Keep your eye on the prize. Find the strength inside of you, because it's there. And if you are truly like, I don't know what to do, I can't take this, that's where the me time comes in. And I think for a lot of us, what really needs to happen is sleep. It's just sleep. Because I'm just going to share what's going on with me. Well, no, I won't share fully, but like a lot of times I'd be feeling a certain way, feeling stressed and like mentally fatigued with all the things that are on the to-do list. And then I'd come home and then 2 things would be added to the to-do list, 4 things would be added to the to-do list, and then I'd have to do all this work to knock those off, and I do all this work just to get back to 0. Like I didn't even make any forward progress. And then I want to do the things that I actually cared about and wanted to do, but I was just so tired, and I'd be like, okay, no, I'm gonna just sit for a minute and then let me get to it. And it wouldn't happen, because I would sit and then I would sometimes I would knock out, just like exhausted. And then I wake up and it's late, but then like mentally I'm like, no, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. So there were even moments where I took rest and took a break, but like my mind just was like still working, and it didn't feel like rest because I didn't get any rest. Like legit, if you are feeling that you need some time, that you're burnt out, that you just have been pushing too hard, give yourself, show yourself some compassion. Be like, hey, you've been working so hard, great job. But you need to recharge, you need to refuel. Take a mental health day. Go and actually just take a nap. Don't even be like, no, I'm not gonna do anything for an hour. It'll all still be there when I come back, and they'll be fine. Whatever needs to get done, it'll still be there. But you can't get it done if you truly don't have the strength and the energy to do it. So if you need it, where is it? Take that me time. If you need to system shut down, all right? If anything, Spirit's got your back. Spirit will hold it all in stasis till you return. Whew, all right? Okay, my lovelies. Before I make this video 3 days long, I'm gonna wrap it up. But again, thank you all for being so patient. Again, I am so sorry you had to wait, and I'm so sorry you guys had to deal with whatever I was going through. Know that that wasn't my intention. I didn't want to do that to you guys. I didn't know any other way to handle myself, really. But yeah, that's all in the past. We're moving forward now. Again, I am gonna kind of be thinking about, I'll probably keep doing the dailies just because it's what I'm used to for a little bit, while I try to figure out what it's going to look like in the future. But honestly, it would help me a lot if you let me know what you like, what could be done differently, just so I know how to tweak this new formula, so you guys are truly getting everything you want out of it. All right, and then like I said, I'm going to skip the end of month videos, but I will do July. They may just come out the first week of July. Hopefully I'll get some of them done this week so you can have some of them. All right, my loves. Wishing you the best, sending you all my light and love. Take care, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.